Isaiah chapter 3 and 11. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hand shall be given him. Giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, Bashim Kapidah, and double honor to the man of great millstone that's out on the highway and byway pushing the truth, and also pushing the truth through the internet to spread forth throughout the four corners of the earth. Those men of great millstone, starting from the apostle and elders on down, I want to say shalom and the water for the work that you do, and day in and day out, constantly preaching this truth. Also, I'd like to add that I'm not a member of GMS, but I follow GMS and believe that they have the 1% truth of the Bible. To the men and women that are listening and learning, shalom, continue praying, repenting, and follow the laws of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah to the best of your ability. And also, study, follow GMS. They have the truth. Today's subject, I would like to talk about the destruction of the Edomites. Lord willingly, whoever listening to this video, if we are God, Yahweh, Yahushua elect, we're going to be beamed up for an hour to watch the destruction of America. And after that, we're going to be put back into the land, and we're going to be hunters. Right now, we are fishers. We are fishermen. We're fishing for the elect. We're fishing for the men and women to catch on to this word and hold on to this word by following Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai laws and commandments. And once that time is up, through the power of Yahweh, because only Yahweh knows the time when he's going to send his son into the earth to gather up the elect. And once we are gathered up and come back into the earth after an hour of waiting and rejoicing and singing to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, we're going to be hunters. We're going to get the elite bankers, the chief man of Esau. We're going to get them out of the holes, out of the rocks, out of the caves, out of space, wherever they at, in the ocean, wherever they at, because they cannot hide. The angels of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, we're going to be mighty men. We're going to be men with, we're not going to be in this flesh. We're going to be celestial men. Our bodies would never wax old, deteriorate. We would never die. We would have those powers to see through mountains and fly all over the world and vanish and reappear. And we're going to get those Edomites and have them to be slaves for 1,000 years. And after 1,000 years, we're going to get rid of them. We're going to destroy them. As the Lord said, we're going to do away with them. We're going to cut them off. There will be no more of remembrance of the Edomites. So that's what this lesson is about. We're going to be a chief, regal people again, and we're going to get rid of the Edomites. Okay, let me start at Job chapter 20, verse 4 through 9. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? Through his excellency mount up to the heaven, his head reach unto the cloud. This man right here, Edom, he's a very, very, number one, he's a wicked man. Number two, he's very prideful, and that's one thing the good Lord don't like, is a prideful man. But he's going to, due to his excellency, he's very prideful. Can nobody tell him anything? He just have that wicked spirit. Going to verse 7, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. Dung is like waste, shit. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yeah, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. So he's going to be vanished. After 1,000 years of being our slaves, he's going to be wiped off the face of this earth. Going to Psalm 109 and 13. Chapter 109, verse 13 through 15. Let his prosperity, let his prosperity be cut off. Prosperity mean his descendant, a future generation is going to be cut off. His succeeding generation, the people that come after him, will be desolated, will be destroyed. That's what it's saying. It said here, let his prosperity be cut off, and in the generation following, let their name be blotted out. 14, let the iniquity of his father be remembered with the Lord, and let not the sin of his mother be blotted out. Let them be before the Lord continually, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth. Like I said, they're going to be cut off. Even the good Lord said that, the good Lord is not going to forget not to destroy them, cut them off. Okay, going to on to Joel chapter 3 and 19. Egypt shall be a desolate. Egypt is already gone. It's talking about America. Egypt is America today. Egypt shall be desolation, and Edom shall be desolated wilderness. That nation will be destroyed for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed blood, innocent blood in their land. So by Esau being who he is, a master of the sword, he gonna use his weaponry to kill, to steal, to take from you, to take your land, to take your woman, to take your children, to take the fruit of your land, meaning your animals and your seed for fruits and veggies. His mission is to take everything and leave nothing. That's the whole purpose of this Edomite, of this wicked man. The whole purpose is to do away with what the good Lord given to the children of Israel. He have a perpetual hatred with the children of Israel. We're going to go to Ezekiel 25 and 12 through 14. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, because that Edom has dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off men and beasts from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. Destruction, cut off. It's coming for you, Esau. The good Lord is saying this. Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is saying this. The Father and the Son is in the agreement to deal with you, to cut you off because of what you did to the children of Israel. Obadiah chapter 1, 9 and 10. And thy mighty man, O Taman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of Mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. It's too many precepts stating that you're going to be cut off. You can't get around these precepts. You are getting destroyed. Right now, this is your kingdom, and your kingdom is falling. Look at what's going on in the world right now. It's falling. It's falling fast. Obadiah 1:18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for a stubble. When you burn something and it's burned to a crisp, it's stubble. It's no good. I mean, it's worse than charcoal. You just burn. That's it. That's a wrap. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. Like I said, the Lord is speaking this. There's no way out for you. It's a wrap for you. All this stuff that you did, you killed our men and women, you raped our men and women and children. You took our culture, our way of life, which is the laws and commandments that Yahweh gave to Moses for us to live by. That's our guideline to live by. You took that away from us. You and the rest of your heathen nation came together, and the scripture on there, Psalms 83:1. Y'all came together. Y'all had a council on us. Y'all came together to make us, to keep us from knowing who we were, to do away with the children of Israel, that we won't know the laws and commandments, that we won't know who we once were. You and those other nations came together, and crafty counseling came together. This here was planned to do away with the children of Israel. You, Edom, Esau, being the head wicked, you're going to be destroyed and wiped off the face of the earth. The rest of the heathen nation, y'all going to be our slaves also. And y'all are going to serve us for all your internal and all of your internal life. You're going to serve us outside the kingdom. You won't be in the kingdom when you be outside the kingdom. And whenever we need you to do something, you have no choice but to do it. And you're going to do it, and you're going to love it. The last one is Deuteronomy 25 and 17 through 19. Okay, Deuteronomy chapter 25, 17 through 19. Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way, when ye were come forth out of Egypt, how he made thee by the way, and smote the hindmost of thee. He killed, he murdered the hindmost, which is the back end of the children of Israel when we were leaving. As it says here, we were leaving from Egypt, and getting away from the Egyptian. We had some people that was weak. They couldn't make it like the majority of the house of Israel, and they, most of them were like elderly women and men, or the children might have had Down syndrome or some type of sickness or ailment or whatever, and they couldn't keep up with the rest. So the hindmost was the back end of the people that were left behind. And Edom came and slaughtered those people, killed those people. And the good Lord didn't forget that. I'm going to read it again. Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way, when ye were come forth out of Egypt, how he met thee by the way, and smote the highmost of thee, even all that were feeble behind thee, and when thou was faint and weary, and he feared not God, Yahweh. Verse 19, therefore it shall be, when the Lord thy God hath given thee rest from all thy enemies round about, in the land which the Lord thy power give thee for inheritance to possess it, that thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven, thou shalt not forget it. So when we get back into our land, which is Jerusalem, when they serve us for 1,000 years, we're going to possess them. And after 1,000 years, we going, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, is going to give that order to block them out, to destroy them, to kill them, to get rid of them, to burn them. Just like you see that man on that cliff, getting ready to fall in that fire and that big pit. A lot of them going to be, some of them going to be alive, some of them going to be already dead. We just going to throw them over in there and cover them up. So that's all I got to say on that. Again, giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahweh Shai, B'Shem Kavadash. Shalom to the man of great millstone. Again, starting with the apostle and elders on down. Shalom, the water. Continue pushing the truth. Men and women that's out there looking and learning. Continue following GMS. Like I said in the beginning, keep praying, repenting, and follow Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, laws and commandments to the best of your ability. Shalom.